life.
Yeah. Thank you.
My mother is a former school teacher, proud member of the union, a proud public school teacher for 40 plus years. I served on the city council. I was blessed to have the support of our men and women in unions. I was elected to the Louisiana House of Representatives. I was proud to have the support of our men and women in unions. I was elected to the Louisiana State Senate. I was proud to have the support of our men and women in unions. I was elected now and currently serve as a member of the United States Congress and proud to bear the title of a union rep.
What's up?
Both in action and in deed, I stand with you. Not just when the sun is shining, but when it's raining, and when it's storming, and when you're picketing, I'll picket with you. I'll walk with you. I'll stand with you. I'll fight with you. Not just at election time, but all the time. And my history speaks for itself. As the Bible says that the work I've done speak for me. And I stand with you. And so when Matt called and said that you guys would be out here, I just flew in last night. I said I'll be here. And here I am. So know this, from the PRO Act to fighting for fair wages, minimum wage, equal pay for women, fair working conditions, economic opportunity on every public job and every job that comes through our jurisdiction, you can count that Troy Carter will be standing with you. CWA, know this, that you got great leadership within your ranks, and I stand firmly, side by side, walking with you, behind you, beside you, on your back, and leaning over, let you get on my shoulder when it's appropriate. Stand strong and we'll stand with you.
Thank you, Troy.
And right here, this man, State Representative Matt Willard, filled that gap in the state government. The floor leader, always asking me, what can we do for y'all? Are you okay with this bill? This man is a leader and a champion on the House side of the state government, and thank you, Representative Willard, for being here.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want y'all to know, Congressman Carter spoke on it, but you guys have incredible leadership. I want y'all to know that y'all have incredible leadership with Steve, Andy, Matt. Matt sent me a text last night and said, hey, the guys with CWA are on strike going into day 11. Can you come out tomorrow? I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the issues were, but Matt asked me, so I showed up. Let me tell you about my upbringing. My mom earlier this year retired from the public school system in New Orleans, 34 years as being a public school teacher. I grew up in elementary school and in middle school doing my homework during UTNO meetings. So I was familiar with collective bargaining and fair labor practices and equal pay and all of those issues. So myself as well, when I walk into a union meeting or a union hall, I feel like I'm at home because I grew up around y'all. My uncles, my grandfather, they were all union members. And I know that our unions built the middle class, continue building the middle class. And man, when I was walking up here, I saw a sign. I had to ask Steve about it because frankly, it pissed me off. It said that the installation workers for UVerse have been referred to as second-class citizens.
Yeah, that's right.
It pissed me off, if I'm being honest with y'all. Because in this nation, in this great country, the United States of America, nobody should be referred to as a second-class citizen.
Damn sure not union workers.
Absolutely.
Especially not our men and women that are laborers, our union members. The ones who built this country with their hands. The ones that keep giving back to our country. And I don't know how familiar y'all are with the legislative process, but when Matt said I kept coming to him this session, asking him about this bill and that bill, it's for a good reason. Labor unions are under attack in Louisiana.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
we
right.
are.
And we all need to wake up and recognize that under attack completely. And so we all have to work together, not only to keep our protections, but to make sure we can expand upon those protections. So I'm here with y'all, happy to be here on the picket line. Whatever y'all need from me, please let me know. Consider me family, consider me a champion of labor unions and all of our rights. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
If I could double down on what my little brother said, and let's take this beyond, because this battle is going to be won. We're going to win this one. You're going to get what you deserve. But then let's keep the fire going, because in about 70 days, we've got a very important election. And we got a champion who loves and fights for unions. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. We will stand up and we'll fight for unions. And we know that as our honorable representative just said, unions are under attack in this state. Unions are attacking this country. But we're not going to let them win, because we're going to stand together, because when we fight,
We win!
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 when we vote,
We win!
when we vote,
We win!
when we vote,
We win!
when we fight and vote,
We win!
when we fight and vote,
We win!
Damn right.
Another guest here, a friend of yours, a friend of mine. I met Senator DePlessis, State Senator Royce DePlessis here, if you don't know, about 8 years ago. He was on the House side of government as well. He, once again, is carrying the torch for you, me, Labor, and CWA on the State Senate. Thank you for being here, Senator. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the invitation. Sorry I'm a little late. I had some things going on this morning, but nothing's changed. From the first time that I initially ran, it was very clear to me where I stand, and that's always going to be with workers. I come from workers. I stand with workers. Just looking in the audience today, I see people who work at AT&T who I grew up with, people who I played on the playground with, people I went to high school with. You are me, and I am you. Now, this ain't about AT&T. This is about workers. Now, when we call AT&T for things for our community, serving underserved communities, delivering laptops, and making sure we get, they've been responsive. But at the end of the day, they had to be responsive to the workers. They got to be responsive to the people who are making this thing happen, right? And I just want to be clear about that. It's real hot out here. And I know y'all been out here for about a couple of hours. Not because y'all want to be, right? This is not desirable, right? But you're here because you got to be heard. And I'm standing here with y'all to let you know that you will be heard always by the congressman, by my brother here and leader, Rep. Willard, and myself. And I'm standing here with you all to ensure that your voices are heard. And that's what this is about at the end of the day. Organized labor means so much to our community. It means so much to our country. I'm a product of it. My father was a member of a union. My mother was a member of a union. My grandfather was a member of a union. My other grandfather was a member of a union. It's the reason why we were able to advance as a middle class in this country. I had the experience growing up, and I had this life that I was able to live with my brothers because of organized labor. And we know about the attacks that have taken place. You all work for these companies. We're here just to let you know that we stand with you and alongside you and behind you as you all demand that your voices are heard. So again, as the congressman has already said, when we fight,
we win!
When we fight,
we win!
And we do it together. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Close us out, Steve.
I got somebody else I'd like to introduce y'all to. This is Dawn Arevalo.
I knew I had about a 50-50.